going on, YouTube? Well, almost lost my damn silver, y'all. That would have been a bad day. So check it out. This is actually an interesting story. If you've been paying attention, I did post some updates about what I've learned about the post office, changing dates and times for delivery and why that might be. So here's a little story, a little good karma. By the way, if you could take a moment to like the video, hit the subscribe button, help the channel grow, leave a comment, I would appreciate it. So, oh, by the way, sorry I've been kind of MIA. I was pretty sick. Today is Monday, the 14th of August, 2023. It's 103 degrees outside right now in good old Portland area, Oregon. It's brutal. About a week ago or so, maybe 2 weeks. So I have lock boxes for my mail, and below the lock boxes are the bigger boxes where they'll leave a key in your box to open it, and then the key gets, you know, secured and stuck in that delivery box. Well, I saw that one of them was open, and I was like, what? And I went over there, and it's this, you know, neighbor. I don't really know her by first name, so I actually looked at her package because I need to know who it belonged to. And I'm not sure if, I think what they did was they didn't lock the box, her actual mailbox with the key in it to get there. They just put it in there and didn't secure the the box. So I went and knocked on her door and I brought her over. She's like, oh my God, I've been waiting for that. That was something I won. Thank you so much. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, cool. No worries. Well, here's where my good karma comes about. Uh-oh, I'm missing one. Now I'm getting worried. Did they short me one? Nope. This is a duplicate order of my last order with the Don't Tread on Me rounds and that sexy 5-ounce bar. So today my package says delivered. I'm like, sweet, I'll grab my silver. And I go out there and it's not there. So I come back in kind of trying to figure out what my next move is. And I get a knock on the door. Now, it wasn't from her. It was from a different neighbor saying, hey, I got your package delivered to my box. Here you go, dude. I'm like, thanks, man. Appreciate it. And it was my silver. And incidentally, 2 weeks before what happened with my neighbor's package happened to my next door neighbor. And we're cordial. They're very cool people, very like-minded people. As far as, you know, the political landscape and stuff. So we get along, we watch out for each other's stuff. And I actually got one of their bills in my box. So I was like, hey, you know, I knocked on their door. So it's kind of nice to know that, you know, it's so easy to get disheartened and assume everyone's a scumbag. Because a lot of people are. But it's nice to know that, you know, there are people out there that are honest and trustworthy and do the right thing when no one's looking. I mean, obviously, no one's gonna know what's in the package because this, yet again, is another Hero Bullion package. It says HB distribution, okay? 621 East Princeton Drive, Unit 976, Princeton, Texas 75407. Okay, it's just like SD Bullion used to say SD bearings. Now I think it says masonry or something. I don't know. I don't really use them anymore. Their prices have gotten a little expensive for my taste on most things, but you know, the bullion companies don't generally say, you know, Atmex or SD Bullion for good reasons. I mean, a lot of us don't, you know, I don't put Constitutional Stacker on my return address. It says CS for that reason. So they had no way to know what's in the package. And even if they, you know, saw the word bullion, people don't know what that means anymore anyway. The general public, I don't think. So they had no way to know what it was. But it's nice to know that some people are still honest. So, you know, it's also nice to know that maybe sometimes good karma does happen. That's also something that's hard to, you know, keep in mind. I actually had a conversation with my contact lens people when I did the order. There was a shipping question. They called me, and I asked them. I said, "How do you guys, you know, what carrier do you use? Do you use FedEx? Because if you do, I'll never get it. UPS, USPS, because I have a lockbox." And she goes, "Yeah, we use USPS because you paid for expedited shipping," which I thought was great. Because I told her, I said, you know, I had a package stolen off my porch a couple times, and you know, it turned out to be like Gain laundry detergent or something. And she cracked a joke. She was really fun. I had a nice conversation with her. She cracked a joke. She says, you know, did people laugh when they found out that they stole detergent? I said, actually, yeah. And she goes, let me guess, they said, who would steal detergent? I'm like, well, it's Gain, so it makes sense, it's good stuff. But I was like, yeah, because they have no way to know what they're stealing. They'll just steal stuff. She goes, yeah, people with contacts go, really? People steal contacts? And she's like, look, people don't know what's in the package. They just see a package and an opportunity and they'll just swoop it. And people don't think about that. They're like, oh, I'm ordering something that wouldn't be worth anything to anybody else. Obviously, this is not the case with this. No one's going to steal it. Listen, when someone goes to steal your stuff, they don't know what's in it. Okay? They jack first and open it later. And the neighbor who returned this to me could have done that. That's my point. And they didn't. They did what I did with that bill and with that package from my neighbor. They said, hey, this is unsecured or in my box, doesn't belong to me. I know who it belongs to. Let's get it to the right person. So that's pretty awesome. USPS, you failed yet again. It's okay. Well, it's not okay, but I have to take that attitude because otherwise I'll lose my mind and get too salty. But I did add to the stack today. Thank you to the neighbor that did the right thing. Appreciate that very much. I'm going to continue to do the right thing when I get someone else's stuff, but it makes me want to do it even more. Not that I didn't want to do it, because that's just who I am. Sometimes good things do happen, y'all. Sometimes bad things or potential bad things can become good things like this. There are a lot of good people out there. There are also a lot of not so good people out there. We've talked about this in past videos. Assume until proven otherwise that people are out to profit from you, to benefit at your expense. Don't treat them negatively necessarily, but be wary. That's my, not a financial advisor, but that is my non-financial advice. So today's a good day. I've been waiting on this order for a while. Something else that it's kind of funny to me. When I lost a contact, I don't know, about 2 weeks now. It'll be 2 weeks on Wednesday. If I don't find it, and I wear the hard, they're called RGP, they're hard lenses. They're not cheap, okay? If I don't find it in past experience, because this is sadly is not the first time it's happened, if I don't find it in the first 10 minutes to 20 minutes, it's gone forever, never to be seen again. Well, I looked everywhere, or at least I thought I did, and I went 11 days waiting on a shipping delay to wear contacts. So now my eyes are not used to them like they used to be. It's getting better every day. But I've only had them again for a couple days, and I looked down, y'all, last night in my kitchen. Okay? And I'm going through the transitional process again of getting used to them, and it's not fun. It's not comely. And I look down, and I'm like, what's that on my counter? Huh, that's my lost contact, and it's not broken. So now I got 2 sets and 1 more on the way because I ordered a spare. So I'll have 3 sets. So again, I suppose I needed to go in for an exam anyway, so that's done. Got way more contacts than I had to begin with. Money well spent, I suppose. They will get used. That's another good thing, positive outcome out of a negative situation. So I am feeling better. I was very sick on Friday. Didn't go to work, which is not like me. Wasn't feeling great Saturday. Still wasn't feeling good yesterday. Feel pretty good today, other than the fact that I did an open to close. A close to open. I opened this morning and had an employee call out, so I had to do their job. Other than that, I feel great. A little tired. So I'm back. Missed all you guys and gals. That's all I got. This is my inspirational story about good people are places. Not everyone's bad. Sometimes karma does pay off, if you believe in karma, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes you get rewarded for doing the right thing. A lot of times you get kicked in the gut, but hey, this is a win. Got my silver. Like, subscribe, not a financial advisor. And don't y'all forget, keep stacking. Keep stacking.